The one that brings the blood of the sacrifice and the fats, to him will be the right thigh as a portion. That means that only if he was capable or had the ability to bring the sacrifice, he also gets a portion. Okay. How do we know? How do we know that someone that's not able to do the service also doesn't get the meat, also doesn't get a portion? So Amar Rish Lakish says, the Amar Kra, it says in the pasuk. We're on page 99 on the top. This is actually the Gemara for Shabbos, but I want to get ahead because Sunday in Eretz Yisrael we might not have time and Mashiach comes.
Yeah, we're going to be done. We need to talk.
But what do we do? First, we're talking about the ones that that they're not allowed to eat, or the one because the first says that you are allowed to have them. What is it quoted in the Gemara?
Where are these words that you don't get the portion if you're not able to do the service?
Oh, okay.
Amar Rish Lakish, the Amar Kra, Rish Lakish says, it says in the pasuk, HaKayin HaMechati Yosei Yechlena. The Kayin that does the atonement, he should eat it. Kayin HaMechati Oichel, She'ein HaMechati Eino Oichel. The Kayin that's able to do the service, that atones, that means he sprinkles the blood, he's the one that gets to eat, and someone that's not able to sprinkle the blood doesn't get. And he explains, Uklalahu. Or is that a question, Uklalahu? Maybe that's a question. Uklalahu, is this a rule? Because the verse is saying the one that atones. It doesn't say everyone. It says the one that actually atones. Is this a rule? Bari mishmarakula. But you have the entire group of Kayanim there. The Kayanim were divided into 24 families. That means twice a year the family would go to the Beis Hamikdash. 52 weeks. It would be a slight overlap. But so, and then each family was divided into 7 days. So they were there for a week, and then, but that entire larger family would get to divide the sacrifice, even though there was only one kayan or several kayanim that were involved in it, or one kayan that sprinkled, and the whole family divided the sacrifice. The pasuk says that the one that sprinkles it eats it. How does the whole group get it? They don't sprinkle the blood, and they still eat. So he explains, what it means is the one that's able to sprinkle the blood, which means that whole family that's able to sprinkle the blood, but not someone that's impure or someone that has another issue. The Gemara asks, what about the children that are there? They don't sprinkle the blood, and they're not able to sprinkle the blood because they're too young. And how old does he have to be to sprinkle the blood? Does he need to be bar mitzvah? Or does he need to be 20 years old? Or
I think 20 years old.
No. Okay, so but nevertheless he gets to eat, and he's not even able to sprinkle the blood. Elamaya chlena. What does it mean? The one that sprinkles it, eats it, doesn't mean eats it. Yechlena actually means yechalkena, gets a portion. Royal lechitay, someone that's able to sprinkle the blood, choylek, gets a portion. She'ein royal lechitay in a choylek. If he doesn't, if he's not able to sprinkle, he doesn't get a portion. So a kayan, yes, can eat from it, but he doesn't get he doesn't get his own portion. He would eat together with his father, with his brothers, or whatever, but he doesn't get his own portion. Notice when they divide it, they cut up the pieces like a pizza, and everyone takes one slice or whatever. So the cut on the child doesn't get his own slice, doesn't get his own steak. He takes a piece from his father. So the Gemara now asks, someone that has a blemish, that's not able to do the service, he's not able to sprinkle the blood, but he does get a portion. So Balmum, Rachman or Rabbi. A balmum, the Torah includes him. Kol zacher b'kainim. It says any male of the kainim, l'rabis balmum. It says even if he's not able to, it says any male, it's coming to include. What does it mean, all male or any male? It's coming to include even if he is not able to do the service because he has a blemish, a defect in his body. So the Gemara asks, why are you saying that any male is including a balmum? Maybe it's including someone, any male, that's someone that went to the mikveh, he was tamei, but he has to wait for nightfall. Maybe it's including him, that he should get a portion. Any male. When you say any male, how do you know? I have all these types of things that it could be including. It could be a balmum, it could be a child maybe, it could be someone that's tamei. We're asking, why do you say that includes the balmum? This is mistaber balmum havlei l'rabui. It's probably the balmum. It's more logical that we should be including the balmum shkein oichel, because the balmum we know can eat. So it's adarab tvul yom havlei l'rabui. Maybe you should be including the tvul yom because because in the evening he's going to be. So in other words, what's more logical? What's more comparable to be included in any male kayanim in that category? Should it be the balmum because we see other things that he's included because he's able to eat? Or should it be someone that's tamei because that evening he'll be able to eat because it's in the balmum will never be able to. So what's more similar? So hashtami alei chazi. The Gemara says that the fact is right now he's not able to eat, and the balmum is able to eat. So we're going to include the balmum in the division because we know that he's able to eat. The question was he included in the division? So we say that because he's able to eat, it's more logical that he should also be included in the division. Should get his own portion. Rabbi Yosef says michti. Let's see. Ma yechlena. Rabbi Yosef is responding to that. Why don't we include the tvul yom, the one was impure that needs to wait for the evening? What does it mean that the kohen that sprinkles the blood is able to eat it? Yechalkena means that he gets a portion. Lichtev rachmana yechalkena. Why doesn't it just say he gets a portion? Ma yechlena. Why does it say that he gets a portion with using the word he eats it? Why, if it wants to say gets a portion, say yechalkena. Why are you telling me that he eats it, and you're telling me, oh, what does it mean he eats it? It means that he gets a portion. Why are you using that term? Shema mina, it's coming to teach me. He uses that term to tell me that roya la'achila chaylek, that only if he's able to eat does he get the portion. But if he's not able to eat, he doesn't get the portion. That means that we're including a balmum who's able to eat. He also gets a portion, but not someone that's tamei who's not able to eat. He does not get the portion, even though tonight he'll be able to eat. Boy Rish Lakish. Rish Lakish has a question. Balmum v'hu tamei. Let's say you have a balmum, someone that has a blemish, a defect. That means he's not allowed to do the service. But nevertheless, he gets a portion of the sacrifice. If he's part of that group, he gets a portion. But however he's tamei, mahu, what's the din? He's impure. Sheyechal kolai. Should we give him a portion, given the lechazi, because he's not able to do the service? V'rachmana rabbe. However, the Torah says he gets a portion anyway. So loishna. What's the bachadin? Mali balmum, mali balmum v'hu tamei. What's the difference if he's a balmum or if he's a balmum and he's tamei? Either way, he can't do the service. And nevertheless, the Torah says that he gets a portion.
If he's not tamei, then he should be able to eat. If he's just a balmum and not tamei, then he should automatically be able to eat it because he's not tamei.
Yeah, not only is he able to eat it, he even gets a portion. Now we're talking about a balmum that's tamei, but he wants to eat it tonight. Tonight is going to be pure. So the question is, the Torah didn't mind that he wasn't able to do the service,
right?
And it nevertheless gave him a portion. So here also he can't do the service. He still can't do the service, and tonight he'll be able to eat it. So maybe he should get it anyway. Or maybe it's only if you're able to eat it you get a portion, but he's not able to eat it, so he doesn't get a portion. So Amar Rabba says Tashma, come and listen. Kohen Gadol makar vaynen ve'ina oichal ve'ina chaylek. A Kohen Gadol is allowed to do the service even though a very close relative of his passed away, and it's the first day after the passing, or of the passing. He does the service, but he doesn't eat, and he doesn't get a portion. Lechel erev, to eat it that evening.
This is what Aaron did, like in the daily inauguration.
Yeah. So Shmamina, we see from this, Royal Achila Bein and Shmamina. You see, he's allowed to do the service. There's a special exemption for the Kohen Gadol that even though he's a Nainen, he still does the service. All Kohanim don't. Kohen Gadol does. So he does the service, but he doesn't get a portion to take along with him. So even though he is someone that does the service, but he doesn't get a portion, because the main thing is he allowed to eat it now? If he's not allowed to eat it now, so then he doesn't get a portion. So the Balmum, that it's Tameh, is not allowed to eat it now, so he also doesn't get a portion. That's the answer. Boy Rabbi has a question. Tameh b'karbanas tzibur mahu sheyachal kulay. Let's say there's a communal sacrifice. Now, a communal sacrifice, if the community would be tamei, it would be allowed to be brought even though they're tamei. Community sacrifices have this exemption that if the community is tamei, you bring it even though they're tamei. So now you have someone that's tamei, and we're discussing should he be able to get a portion from a communal sacrifice. Mi amrina, do we say hamachati amrachmana? Someone that sprinkles the blood, v'hainami mechatihu, and this person has potential to sprinkle the blood. Now the truth is that if everyone's tummy, they don't eat it, but they still offer it in the community sacrifice. Oy dilma, or do we say royal achila chaylek? Only if you're able to eat it, you get a portion. Shein royal achila ein a chaylek. So our question is, someone that's tamei, when in regards to a communal sacrifice, do we say that there's potential that he could have offered it, and therefore he should get a portion, or do we say that he was not allowed to eat it, he doesn't get a portion? Amar Ravina Tashma, Ravina says, come and listen. This is much later. Wow, the question was posed by Rabbi Shia, and the answer is several hundred years later. Tashma, Kayin Gadol Makravain Veina Eichel. A Kayin Gadol he offers the sacrifice when he's an einin, but he can't eat it. And he doesn't divide. He doesn't get a portion to eat in the evening either. So Shema Mina, we see from this, royal achila be'inan. We see that you only get a portion if you're able to eat. Shema Mina, that's a proof. You only get a portion if you're able to eat. The Kohen Gadol is not able to get a portion. So too, the Kohen that's Tameh is not able to get a portion in the communal sacrifices. Do we have time to finish this? No.
So that's like the Av. Basically, the Kohen Gadol is the Av story, and everything. What? That we use as the example. The Kohen Gadol.
Yeah, that's an example that resolved the last two questions.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's leave it over here.
That's it?
The next Gemara, it takes us through to the turning of the page, and it's okay.
Wait, so we're learning Shabbos morning?